Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. So we are on the lecture 15, part 1 of the Introduction to Computing course. Today, inshallah, we are going to start doing practical work. We are going to design for mobile apps and for the website. And the tool we are going to use will be Adobe XD. So there is a lot to do, and so far in the beginning we started doing practical work, and then we discussed some theoretical parts, and then once again I told you that at the end of the semester we are going to discuss practical work. So with that, let us go to the objectives of today's lecture. So first we are going to know how to install Adobe XD. XD is for user experience design, and then we are going to discuss the basics of working with Adobe XD, and then we are going to see how to create and manage artboards. So with that, I'm going to jump straight to the Adobe XD. So first, how to install Adobe XD. So you can go to this your browser, Chrome browser, and then you can just go to Google, and here you can write Adobe XD download. So click enter, and then at the very top you will see fast and powerful UI UX user interface and user experience design and collaboration tool. So it will take you to Adobe XD website, where you can download. You can just click on this link, start for free. You also have different plans where you can pay for fully upgraded Adobe XD, but for now I'll recommend you people to just download and install the free version of Adobe XD. And then you just have to log in. You can create your own ID, or you can create you can log in with your Google account. So I already have installed Adobe XD. And then the Adobe XD web page will take you to Creative Cloud Desktop, where you can see, study, and install different types of Adobe software. So here you can see Adobe XD is up to date. It is already installed. So for you just have to log in, and then you can click download, and then the installation process will start, and you will be having Adobe XD installed on your computer. So when you first run Adobe XD, you will see this start page, where you have different options. You can create design for iPhone X, iPhone XR. There are different options. You can design for the web, you can design for the Instagram story, etc. I'm not interested in that thing, so okay, I'll just leave it. And then you can have your own custom artboard or design, giving the width and height, so whatever you like. Okay, with that, I'll just select, I'll make a design for Google Pixel 4 XL. It's 412 by 870 pixel. So let me click on it, and here you can see your artboard, default artboard. So what is an artboard, and what is Adobe XD? So let me maximize it. So this area, this screen, is called an artboard, where you can write something. You can draw different shapes, you can work with colors, you can work with pen, text tool, etc. You can also maximize and minimize the size of the artboard, and the width and the height will be reflected here. on this property panel. So okay, let us just go through an overview of what Adobe XD and like how does this software works. At the very left side you will see different shapes. You will see the select shape, the rectangle shape, and then the ellipse, and then we have polygon, line, pen, text tool. You can create different artboards. So let me click on any artboard, and if you just click, so you can create as many artboard as you like. Okay, so with that, let me go back to my artboard. In fact, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to zoom. Okay, so there we have your default artboard, but you can have as many artboard as you like. So here you will see the name of the artboard. You can give it any name. So I'll give it home, and then this could be gallery, and this could be details, and this could be summary. So these are the names of the artboards, and here you on the right side you will see the different properties of artboard. Like you can, here you can see you can increase the width. So for example, if you increase it 500 by 900, so you can see that this is the width of your artboard. So you have changed it. You can also like click this small circular area, and like you can change the height, but you will see this dotted line. This means that the current app, the display area will be here, and the user have to scroll down in order to see what is beyond this dotted line. So that is what all it means. Okay, then you have a layout option. You can give it a landscape or portrait layout option, and then there are some okay, the scrolling is vertical. So far there is no option for horizontal scrolling, but we hope that it will be added soon by Adobe. And then if we scroll down, you can see the appearance of this artboard. So you can give it different color. You can write the hex code for it. You can change the transparency, or you can click this pen tool and whatever color you want, so that color will be added to this artboard. So for example, I want this color, so you can see that this color is added on the artboard. Okay, that's okay. And then you can change the transparency of your artboard by this option, or opacity. Okay, and then down here you have one important option, that is of grid. So when you click it, you will see some grids. Like by default they are 4 columns, but you can change them. Most of people use these 4 columns. So you have a gutter width. What is that? So let us first see what is like the column. So if I change this to 6 and enter, so you will see that 6 columns are added. I'll change it back to 4, and you can see that we have now 4 columns. And then we have gutter width. So if I change this to, let's say, 20, and hit enter. So you will see that the gutter width is the space between these columns. So if I make it, for example, 30, so you can see that the gap is increasing. So I'll leave it to the default gutter width of 10. So with that, you also have column width. So I'm going to give the column width of 70. So you can see that change is reflected over here. I think I'm going to change this appearance color because we are not able to see these columns. So most of the time when you place different items or shapes, so you see these types of you use these types of grid. The other option for the layout is square grid. These are small squares which you can work on, but now I'm just going to use the layout having 4 columns. Okay, and then you have length, left, right margin. So these are this distance from the left and from the right boundary, and then you have a different margin for each side. So for example, at the top we have no margin, so let me give it margin of 20. So you can see that we have margin of 20 between these columns and the boundary of the artboard. And let me also give 20 width to margin width to at the bottom. So you can see that this margin has changed. So it's up to you, whatever you use. You can use the default, you can make this a default. So this is what like you can do with the artboard. We are going to discuss in more detail about how to add different design, how to add different shapes to the output. For now, I'm going to stop this part, and inshallah I'll see you in the next part. So till then, take care and laugh.